Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Redajeki Amalia and my ID number is 1901120026, and today I want to present my exploring student participation through classroom setting management in learning English at MTSN 2 Kota Palangkaraya as my title on my proposal thing. And this title is not changed as well because I haven't met my second lecture supervisor, so it is the latest one of my revised thing. Now we're going to talk about the chapter 1 introduction, and the first one is background of the study. So my title is quite attractive because I want to discuss about setting management. And we know that in learning English means students have to do several oral activities like practice and more active and communicative, and you have to speak well if you want to learn language, not only English. And doing oral activities, student participation is needed to make sure the teaching learning activities run well. So if the student is not active, it will make the teaching learning activities more difficult. So in order to make the classroom is more attractive, the active participation of the student is needed, which means like asking, raising hands, and answering the question. It is needed for make sure the teaching learning activity is doing well. But how does teacher make student be active? By managing the classroom. And several questions are asked. How to manage the classroom? So I have read a lot of articles, so I have read about this theory, which is from Glaser theory. Based on Glaser's theory, which considers 5 basic needs of human like survival, belonging, freedom, fun, and power, teacher can start from creating a positive environment, of course by doing a seating arrangement. But why is it important, like seating arrangement? And we know that students are spending their 80% time in the classroom, which means their main environment that can influence their behavior is in the classroom itself. So teacher must create a comfortable atmosphere during the classroom. It is of course by arranging their seat, teacher can easily give instruction and monitor the students, and students also can respond and communicate to each other with their self. The next one is problems of the study. Based on the background above, there are questions such as how are student participation through classroom setting management in learning English, and what is the teacher-student perception toward classroom setting arrangement or management in learning English. And based on the problems, I have 2 objectives of the research, which is to explore the student participation through classroom, and then to understand the teacher and student perception toward classroom setting management. So I have 2 problems of the study and 2 objectives of the study of my proposal. And now we're moving to scope and limitation. The limitation of the study belongs to case study qualitative approach by doing observation, interview, and video recording, which focus on the student participation through classroom setting management in learning English on 8th grade at MTSN 2 Kota Palangkaraya. And by using purposive sampling, which consisting 4 classes with different of seating layouts like U-shape, table row, orderly row, and pair with 30 students in each classes, which means there are 120 students in total, 4 students and 1 English teacher for being interviewed. And the students' participation are seen from their activeness like raising hand, asking a question, answering the question, and sharing their thought. And the last one is the significance of the study. I have 2 significance, like theoretically and practically. Theoretically, it's to provide useful information and helps other researchers to get reference and create the next theory which can be used for other research. And the second one, practically, may help the students know what type layout they feel comfortable while during the teaching learning process, be a source of reference for the others researcher, and help teacher to give instruction and communicate well during the teaching learning process. So practically it is useful for 3 person here. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation about my proposal thing in chapter 1 introduction. I hope it consists a useful information for you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.